Myself, Professor Dattatreya Sangale, head of the Department Mechanical Engineering Diploma. So, we will see the next practical or practical number second in the metrology measurement subject. The practical measurement of dimensions of component using Vernier caliper and Vernier head gauge and Vernier depth gauge, and last one is the micrometer and inside micrometer. These are the linear measuring instrument used for various component dimensions. The practical significance of this practical is measurement of various dimensions of component with utmost accuracy and precise is the prime improvement for industry. And such kind of measurement is possible using measuring instrument like vernier caliper, micrometer, depth gauge, height gauge, inside micrometer, digital micrometer, or digital vernier caliper. So industry or employer outcome, which is important for this practical, select and use relevant measuring instrument for measuring various linear parameters or linear measurement or machine components. Course level or course learning outcome for this practical is select relevant linear measuring instrument for measurement, and the laboratory learning outcome for this practical is here. You can see the laboratory learning outcome. Measure the dimensional parameter by using linear measuring instrument, and second one is to operate different linear measuring instrument. So, as we know, the minimum theoretical background of this practical first is an experimental setup, and accordingly, first instrument of this practical is a vernier caliper, and the construction of vernier caliper is like that. As we know, the experimental setup and the construction of the vernier caliper, as we know, these are the external jaws of vernier caliper. These are the external jaws of vernier caliper for measurement of the linear measurement diameters of the component. These are the internal jaws, which is used for the internal dimensions of the hole, and this is a locking screw, particularly in the vernier caliper. This is the main scale, this is the vernier scale, and this is the depth measuring blade, and here we can also calculate the list count of that vernier caliper. Here you can see the here vernier scale and main scale. Generally, list count of that vernier caliper is 0.02 mm. As we know the procedure of list count of vernier caliper, the one division of the main scale divided by the number of divisions on the vernier scale, one division of main scale, which is a 1 mm, and the total division of the vernier scale, which is a 50. So list count of the vernier caliper is a 0.02 mm. So we will calculate or measure the one dimensions with the help of vernier caliper here. Now we will calculate here the reading of one rod. We'll measure the length of this rod with the help of vernier caliper. As we know, in the theoretical section, we have seen that the total construction of this vernier caliper, this is a internal jaw, this is an external jaw, this is the main scale, this is a vernier scale of vernier caliper, this is a depth measuring blade. Now we'll calculate here or measure here the length of the rod. So here you can see here our 0 is matching in between the line of 81
and 82. So main scale reading is a 81 and the Vernier scale reading our, you can see the coinciding line here. You can see the sixth one line here means 30 graduations or 30 divisions on the VSR scale is matching perfectly with main scale. So we will calculate here the length of the rod. So our formula is reading of vernier caliper is equal to MSR main scale reading. So plus in bracket VSR vernier scale reading into LC. LC means least count. So is equal to our main scale reading is 81 plus vernier scale reading is 30 and into least count, as we know the least count of vernier caliper is 0.02. So we'll calculate here 81 plus, you can see here the calculation 30 into 0.02, we will get 0.6. So 0.6 plus 81. So we will get the final reading is a 81.6 mm. Accordingly, we will take the reading of various components of diameter, length of the component. So thank you. Okay, now this is the digital vernier caliper. Now we will calculate the same rod length using the digital vernier caliper. The construction of this digital vernier caliper also same as per the vernier caliper. This vernier caliper. So here only measurement which is directly given on the digitally. That's why we call as a digital vernier caliper. So we will take directly the length or measure the length of this component. So you can see here with the help of digitally, we can see here the length of this rod is 81.53 mm. Also, you can compare here the length of uh, rod is the same calculated as another vernier caliper is 81.6 mm and here calculated as a 81.61 or 81.5. So accurate reading gives both vernier caliper given the accurate reading. Okay, now we will take the reading of the uh, with the help of this micrometer. This is a micrometer. As we know, this is a main scale and this is a thimble scale reading. This is a ratchet screw. This is a frame of the micrometer and we will measure here the diameter of this rod. So I will take the reading here. So do not apply the excessive pressure on the micrometer while taking a reading. So you can see here okay, so you can see here the reading is a 25, main scale reading is a 25 and the thimble scale reading is a 16 with matching to main scale reading. So we'll calculate here with the help of formula. So reading of micrometer. So micrometer reading is equal to main scale reading. This is a formula. Main scale reading plus thimble scale reading thimble in bracket thimble scale reading into least count of that particular micrometer, and we know the least count of micrometer is 0.01. The main scale reading of this rod is a 25 plus thimble scale reading is a 16, and the least count of micrometer is 0.01 mm. So we will calculate here. So you can see 25 plus in bracket 16 into 0.01 mm. So we will get the 25.16. This is a 25.16 mm. This is the reading of this rod diameter.